What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Tater Dom back with another video. It's been a long week, man. So, just kind of like an update. Right now I'm waiting on my car. The bumper is getting put on right now. I know y'all know last video I was talking about how the bumper, the window, like a lot of stuff happened in this little pothole in the street, but whatever. The bumper is getting fixed. There's still some things that I'm gonna have to buy associated with the car in general, but the biggest upset is probably the part about the glass. The company emailed me and said that the glass that I ordered was damaged in transport, so it was already hard to find that piece, and now that company is on back order, so I'm going to see if they have it somewhere else. But it's kind of like set me back a little bit because I really was hoping to have that fixed today because it was supposed to arrive today. But because it was damaged in transport, they just sent it back and refunded me. Cool. But yeah, so I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I might just thug it out, be like a actual professional, like to kind of like do something temporary to it so I can kind of be safe about it. But I don't really care too much. As long as the car still works, I feel like I should be fine. But that was kind of like bad news that I got, what was it, yesterday, the day before that. So a little upset about that, but I'm glad the bumper is actually getting fixed so it don't look as janky to me. I just don't like how, I don't know, I think it just looked a little ratchet, but that's cool. Stuff happens, and there's been a lot of other stuff behind the scenes going on, but you know, you just gotta kind of be positive about stuff and just, you know, rather than dwelling on the situation, just try to figure out how you're gonna find a solution to it. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. Obviously I don't have my car right now because it's in the shop. It was supposed to be done yesterday, but wasn't finished. So he said it should be done within like the next hour or so. So getting ready to catch another Uber to the studio and wait there until it's finished. Then I'll go pick it up, take care of what I need to take care of, and then go from there. So I might do like a little vlog today, but we're gonna see. So right now, yeah, I just got dressed, cleaned up a little bit. I know y'all see in the back, my picture is missing. It's actually on the floor. It fell down in the middle of the night and kind of like scared me a little bit, but I don't know, those command strip things that really work that good. So I'm gonna have to, yeah, I'm gonna get some screws or nails or something like that just to put it up this time so it don't fall or nothing. But that's the second time that one in particular has failed, and it's the art one and it's cracked. So I guess a little artistic flair there, but yeah, so that failed. So that just be happening. I just be like, yeah, it is what it is. So, but we back. I'm finna get ready to head out. I gotta find some food. It's like a little late. I ain't ate nothing yet, so hopefully I'm gonna eat something. But I'm not really feeling nothing in the area, and I don't have my car, so I don't really feel like driving. I might DoorDash or something, but we'll see. So yeah, I'm gonna take y'all with me, and we'll see what happens from here. Against my better judgment, we're having Cheerios for breakfast today. Not really my best option, but we gotta make it do what it do. The day is off to a great start. I just wasted milk all over my shoes. So yeah, this is what I mean by stuff just be happening, but it is what it is. We're gonna keep it moving. I do plan on doing like a house tour. Not a house tour, I'm not gonna do my house. But like a room tour, bathroom and closet tour pretty soon. I'm just trying to get everything together, but it seemed like, you know, stuff just be happening. So I'm gonna kind of do like a progressive update thing pretty soon. I just gotta get the time to actually do that. So pretty soon you're gonna see like a room tour, closet tour, house tour, room tour, whatever. I don't know, y'all gonna see something. But yeah, I think that'll be pretty cool for the channel, but we gonna see. There's one thing that I hate about life is having to take Ubers and stuff. I really dislike depending on, like, I don't know, I'm more of an in the moment type person. So if I feel like I want to leave, I should be able to do that. And the fact that I don't have my car right now, it's quite annoying, honestly. I ended up staying in the crib a few more hours just because I didn't really feel like leaving out, because I know I'm just gonna have to go to one destination, stay there until I really wasted my whole morning. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was gonna have my car before I went to work, but it's 4 or 5 o'clock right now, and it don't look like I'm getting my car back today. So I could have took more clients and did more sessions, or I don't know, have somebody drive me around, do what I need to do, but because the mechanic called me and said that he was about to be done a couple hours, and this is at like 10 o'clock in the morning. So I'm like, okay, whatever. But we're here now. Finna load up the computer, do some mixes that I gotta catch up on. I got a session at 6, so I got a couple hours to kill. So I'll just do that, see what I can get done. But honestly, I'm not really feeling it today. I'm not gonna lie. I just want my car back. I just need to have my independence again. But amongst other things, yeah, we're here, so we're just gonna get to work. Like I said, I always make sure I get stuff done for sure every time I come here. Usually I have like a full day of clients and stuff, but like I said, I clear my schedule for my car. So here we are. But yeah, I'm finna, like I said, load up the computer, get started on these mixes, and I'll tap back in with y'all in a second. Alright, so I just finished up with the mixes that I needed to catch up on, but just been sitting here kind of thinking, honestly, and I really been slacking. And what I mean by slacking, I had a lot of different routines and things that I used to do. I still, wake up same time every day, do stuff like that. But as far as like taking care of myself and like my fitness and like, things like working out, eating healthy, all that kind of stuff, like I really don't do that no more. I'm starting to think that that's contributing to all of this nonsense that's been going on, and not just like, hand in hand, but like kind of put in this position to realize like I've been like neglecting myself, if that makes sense. But yeah, and I feel like, I know better, and I always say like, oh, I'm gonna do this today. But recently, and what I mean by recently, like the past few months, I really just been kind of out of it, where it's like I really just ain't feel like doing some stuff. And I feel like, it's a bad thing, I know, but sometimes I do feel like I do be needing to rest a little bit. But I feel like right now I'm just kind of giving myself a little bit too much leeway to not do things. And I feel like now is the time to kind of pick back up, because I'm obviously realizing that now. But yeah, so maybe starting tonight, maybe tomorrow, I'm going to get back into my, routine and making sure that I'm on top of things for myself, because end of the day, you got to take care of yourself. Because if you don't do that, then, you really just setting yourself up for failure in the future. And just in general, just because like you don't feel good, if you don't, if you're not healthy, you ain't looking good, all that other stuff, it's like, what are you really doing? So I don't know, I was just kind of thinking about that, and just kind of thinking of all of the stuff that I've been kind of slacking on in general, just because I don't know, I don't got no excuse for it. It just kind of happened. But we finna get back on track with that, and I'll bring y'all with me along the journey, just to show y'all like what consistency would look like, or just motivation or whatever. Just, I don't know, I'm not really doing it for nobody else, it's really just for me. But y'all can come along on the process, because I do need to start being more transparent with stuff and showing y'all like other sides of me, which I know I don't really be vlogging like that no more in general. But this is going to be like the start of me trying to be more open and bring y'all into more areas of my life, so to speak. Not sure if that makes sense, but yeah, so sorry for the random spiel. But I just got a call from the mechanic. It is now going on 5 something. He said the car is basically done, however he's not there at the moment, so I have to wait for him to get back, which I'm pretty sure he ain't gonna get back till my session starts. So looks like I'm gonna have to take a Uber once the session is over to pick up the car from the shop. And I don't know, I'll figure that out, but that's fine. I don't have a problem with waiting, because I ain't got nowhere to go right now anyway. I am super hungry though, but it is what it is. So once the session is over, I'm gonna go ahead, get an Uber up over there, pick the car up, see what he got to say, and yeah, we gonna go from there. What's going on, y'all? It's like 2 days later. I look a little crazy. I gotta get my hair cut. Little update, the car is getting in progress. Shout out my mechanic, got the bumper put back on with a new bumper installed. I gotta get I'm waiting on my headlights to come, the fog lights for the bottom to come in the mail still. He gonna put them back on once I get that done. But we don't look as raggedy right now, so still figuring out the glass situation and stuff. But as of right now, I'm cool, satisfied with driving it, at least without the bumper being missing, because that looked insanely crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Everybody, when I'm driving, they just be like turning their heads and looking at the car like I was like, I don't know. But they look crazy, but I'm glad, you know, that I got that situated or whatever. But yeah, so just wanted to update y'all on that right there. And yeah, man, things are looking up for the better. I'm just I gotta still find the actual piece and stuff, but I ain't really tripping off that right now. I got some other stuff to take care of, and yeah, so that's pretty much gonna wrap that up for this video. I'm finna start shooting the next video right now, but appreciate y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It's your boy Tater Don.